Everybody struggles with windows. Everybody, even me. Dirt and stuff, and y'all gonna see that throughout the video. Why don't I just take the seats out? Put the Oreo right there. Oh, I'm stuck. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the videos, my name is Mo, and this is my channel, Mo Nation. So today, what I'm gonna be doing is a full interior detail on this Ford Transit 350. So I've been doing these whoa. I've been doing these vans I think going on about 2 years now. So I'm very grateful that they always call me back whenever they need my services. And so they take the vans and they go on different camps and stuff. So on this one, they took it to like a horse camp. So it's full of dirt and stuff. And y'all gonna see that throughout the video. What I'm gonna do is a full interior detail, which is gonna be a deep clean basically. I'm gonna shampoo all the seats in here. You're gonna see like all of them have stains. And I'm gonna get the carpet looking good, wipe down everything, steam clean everything, windows and all that good stuff. So my full interior detail is a full reset on the inside. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So in the beginning, you probably wonder why I have this cart. So this is something new that I'm testing out to see if it makes me a little bit more efficient, but most importantly, helps me stay a little organized. I'm one of those people where I kind of hate having like a bunch of equipment all over the place. So I try to keep everything in one spot. So whenever I'm doing a full interior detail, what I do is basically I have two vacuums, one for the dry, and then I have the one inside the van. That's gonna be for the wet. And so I put the dry one on here, and I also put my steam on here, so I don't have to drag those around. I could just roll them around on the cart. I also keep towels on here, my solution for the seat cleaning, and whatever else, my coffee, whatever else I may need, and then my dirty towel bucket. I also keep it on here as well. What I ended up doing is I put an extension on here. So if I need to plug something in, I could just plug it in on here, and then I put the extension going into the van. So that way you can almost say that the cart has its own power, right? Depending on the severity of the vehicle, that tells me how I need to start the detail off. And so like on this one, as y'all gonna see, like there's a lot of the seats. I even saw Oreo somewhere underneath there. Look, the Oreo right there. But there's seats, there's Oreos, there's a lot of dirt and stuff. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my air compressor, blow out all the carpet and try to push as much as I can towards the front. Then I'm gonna come back and vacuum. So sometimes I'll go straight to doing the seats. If the floor is pretty bad, I'll vacuum it first. I'll blow it out and vacuum it first, and then get to doing the seats. Alright, so this is just from blowing it out. Blowing it all to the front as much as I can. So when I vacuum, I'm gonna start from the back and work my way up here. Time to go ahead and knock the seats out. Some of y'all may be wondering, why don't I just take the seats out, do it like that, clean the whole van like that? It would probably be a lot easier to just take all the seats out, be one big open space, wipe everything down, hit the carpet vacuum, shampoo, and all that stuff, shampoo the seats on the outside. The reason is because this is a school, right? By not taking the seats out, the less liable I am for things. When you start taking the seats out, the more liable you are for things. Say I didn't install them back correctly, then to me, I would feel like I'm liable for what happens. They get in a wreck and the seat fly off or whatever. And I know it sounds very extreme, but if that does happen, then I was the last person to mess with it. That means that I'm liable for it, in my opinion. So that's why I don't mess with the seats or anything like that or taking them out. I just work around them and do what I could do with the seats in the vehicle, even if it's a van like this. Unless the customer comes and say, hey, I'll take the seats out, then cool, they'll take them out. Sometimes I may even help them carry them, but the act of unscrewing and putting them back and all that stuff, I won't do. For the seats, what I'm using is Flex Citrus. That's gonna be my pre-spray. I'm gonna pre-spray all the seats, I'm gonna agitate the seats, and then I'm gonna come back and start extracting. So these are probably the dirtiest seats out of them all. I already got all these done. So how I do seats is pretty simple. Really, really simple. Two-step process, I guess you could say. You got your pre-spray, which is Flex Citrus. Spray the whole seat like y'all been seeing me do before. You don't really have to like overly saturate the seat. Now, if I see that there's a stain or something somewhere, I'll spray a little bit more where that stain is at. I go straight into just agitating it. I feel like when you agitate the seats and stuff, it kind of open up the fibers of the seat. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I feel about it. It helps the pre-spray get into the seat as well. That's how I like to think of it. Done with the shampooing. I'm gonna go ahead and start wiping everything down and getting that all cleaned up. To be honest with y'all, that's probably the easiest part about doing the van, is just the wipe down, because honestly the wipe down is way less than shampooing all these dang seats. Hi, let's get this party started. So for interiors, I like to use this chest bag. I like to have a chest bag on. The reason why is because in this chest bag, what I'm gonna have is different brushes. Sometimes I have little small drill attachments up in here, and a lot of times I may put the keys up in here. I may put my keys in here. I started doing the chest bag thing is because I didn't want to go back and forth. Now I sell these chest bags on my website as well. So I'll put my brush on this little clip. I'll pull this portion of the clip out and I'm able to put my brush on it. And so whenever I'm finished using the brush, I just put it right here. The reason being is because I'm always losing my brushes. I put it on here to hang. Whenever I need it, I take it off, boom, use it. Don't need it anymore, put it back on. And that's pretty much, it's pretty simple, just like that. So I also have that bad habit. I'll put my bottle on my chest bag as well. I'm always hanging it on my shorts. So sometimes I put my bottle up here just to grab and boom, boom, boom. You know, something simple. I'm stuck. And it would be easier to pull the seats out. It would be, but like I said, it's too much of a liability and I can make it work without. You know, you really don't need the steamer. I actually just turned my steamer off because I was getting aggravated. I got the Harbor Freight steamer and it sucks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It works for what it is, being that it's like $100, but it ain't the best, and it sucks sometimes. Sometimes it's like it's struggling to build pressure, and then the pressure isn't as long as it says it is supposed to be. But quite honestly, as you get better with doing interiors and stuff, you could get most of your stuff done, if not all. I get all of it done with just my all-purpose cleaner and my air compressor. And so a while back, if you asked me which one would I would rather just get an air compressor. I can go without. You can even do the seats with just the air compressor if you know what you're doing. I'm finished with my wipe down. Obviously, I got to do some of the rails underneath here. The next step for this, I hate the carpet in these type of vans. So I'm gonna aggravate it. And I said aggravate on purpose, but agitate it basically. But I'm gonna aggravate the carpet. I'm gonna use my drill brush first, and then I'm gonna come back with my air compressor with the tornador and kind of try to get as much stuff loosened up out of the carpet and do a really good thorough vacuum. Doing it this way is going to be like one of the best ways to clean this specific carpet, is to go ahead and hit it with this drill attachment right here, the cone one. And that way you'll get up some of that stuff, and then you hit it with your air compressor, and it'll help loosen up even more stuff, and you come back with your extractor or your vacuum. Really, your vacuum first, then extract. So I'm pretty much finished with the vacuum, and I've seen a couple of little spots that I'm gonna hit towards the end. I always do a little bit of vacuum towards the end anyway, again. So I do like, so about to go ahead and take care of these mats. I'm gonna spray them with my all-purpose cleaner, then come back and agitate them and pressure wash them. And then let them dry off while I kind of just check over everything else. I still gotta do this door, and that's pretty much it. The last thing we got is windows. Listen, everybody struggles with windows. Everybody, even me, I struggle with windows. Sometimes I use an actual glass cleaner. Sometimes the glass cleaner's not working. Sometimes I'll try steaming the windows. Sometimes it's just too hot. Sometimes it looks good, and then you take it out in the sun and it looks horrible. I wash my glass towels by themselves. So I always use good, clean glass towels. What seems to work for me is how we used to do it when I worked at the car wash. At the car wash, we used to have one glass towel and then one, I guess you could say, buffing towel. The glass towel would be soaking in glass clean. Right here, I just cut a jug in half, and I got these glass towels. These are sent as a sample. So I'm thinking about maybe putting these on my website, but I'm not sure yet, because I'm trying to find one just like this that you could get from Harbor Freight. I'm trying to find one so that way I could put these two as a pair and sell them like that to y'all, to where you could buy them just in a pack ready to go. So I put these in the glass cleaner solution, and I'm using the one from Superior Products, and they're just soaking in there all day. Whenever I'm ready to do windows, I literally just take one out and I wring it out a little bit. I still make sure it's a little damp. I use my depth one to clean it like this. And if it's a hot day, I'll do like half the window if it's a big window. And then I'll take my buffing towel, I guess you could say, just to take that off and buff that out and make sure I ain't got no streaks. So that's how I've been doing windows. Now, you can also use a rinseless solution. Everybody struggles with glass, man, everybody. And when it's on videos and stuff, like it looks great on videos, but then there's even times where I'm inside my garage cleaning the glass and I pull it out and it looks bad. So it's just, sometimes you just gotta adjust your approach to it, I guess you could say. Whew. This took longer than what I expected, which always happens, but I'm done with it. Before I get in, I gotta take my shoes off. So I don't know if y'all remember what it looked like in the beginning, but these seats were bad. It looks a lot better, man. Looks like it's still a little wet right there. So I've done this van before, and I do these like maybe twice a year for this school, because there's one right there that I did a couple of months ago, and then there's the other one that I did a couple of months ago. And basically they take these vans and they use them for like summer camps and stuff like that too. And that's why this one was all dirty like it was. They went to like a horse camp. And so whenever the camp is over, they'll give me a call to come and do the reset on it, which normally it doesn't take me this long, but I was recording and stuff like that. But yeah, looks a whole lot better. So it's good to have like a long-lasting relationship with places like this, because once they find somebody that's reliable, then they continue to call. And so whenever they give me a call, I always try to make sure I get them in pretty quick. All right, y'all. So thank you for watching. I hope you all had a great time and a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.